25. Let's clarify something very quickly, Michael. We talked about Norm Duke maybe running over the 25-second limit, but the tournament committee has just voted apparently that if you're putting a piece of tape in, the clock starts after the tape goes in.
I wasn't aware of that rule, but that is the rule that they have. Yes. Jess.
Oh, he moves to the inside line, Michael, and he struck. So he figures, hey, I'm down 25. I might as well take a big chance.
And that is a gutsy move to move from the first arrow or banking it off the first board into the fourth arrow in the middle of the game or the seventh frame of the game.
For Stayrook, who has a couple of opens and a 2-4-6-10 split conversion here in game number 2, could still shoot 212.
But he better strike right here. Down 25, can cut it to 15. And Duke has found the pocket.
And he's in on the left-hand lane as well.
Correct.
Some great shot making there.
He likes the reaction, I'll tell you. Suddenly light. Hey, maybe I can strike out here. Carry. All right. Can't accuse Jess of being stoic out there, can we?
Far from it. Meanwhile, Duke goes to the half board, comes back, pocket, trips out the 4, the 9 pin still there. That 9 pin has really been a problem.
What amazes me, though, is that violent reaction off the one board. That ball just going banking dead left. Watch it go creep high, and the 4-9 is up there for a second. Watch the tip of the pin or the head of the pin hits the 9, but not hard enough to knock it over. He's got it.
Duke struggling at best with the 1-pin spares.
Well, the best that Norm Duke can get as we look at the score, the difference 14 pins. If he strikes out, is 216. Jess Stayrook, if he strikes out, could be 212. So anything could happen. Duke has already taken 2 re-racks, so he's out of re-racks.
Boy,
this
we've
is
got
his second right here.
Dash, dash, donut, donut. We've got them all here on the scoreboard.
Split conversions.
Yeah. What a wild afternoon here in Tucson. Good speed.
Good shot. See, he didn't get that ball over the first board. A nice, more even reaction to the 1-3.
Now, does he know that?
Sure, he knows that. Right. It's just that we're not perfect. We can't perfectly hit that same board every shot.
The lane's hooking a little more, so if he doesn't get it out to that point, it hooks too. Right?
Actually, it goes a little longer. If he hits the second board, the ball goes further down the lane, makes a more even arc.
What I'm saying is if he hits 3.
Well, it could go higher.
Yeah. Needs it to stay alive. And, oh, boy, this is a better reaction than he had on the gutter for a while.
I'll tell you, though, I just marvel at the modern-day player, you know, to make that kind of a move in the middle of the game. Of course, he, like you say, he was down 25, but now he's only down 4 and can take the lead in the match for the first time with 1 more strike.
What you're saying is, in your day, did you ever make that radical a move in a championship round?
Well, I should clarify that. My first game on national television was against Nelson Burton Jr., who played 1 lane, the 4th arrow, and the other lane, the gutter, and started with 6 in a row. So they've been doing it for 30 years, Dad.
Nelly did that, right?
Yeah.
And he beat your brains out.
Oh, he crushed me. 240 to 160.
But you beat him here for your title.
Well, I outlasted him. For the lead.
Ooh, he got it a little bit right at target when it left, and he was kind of hoping it would hold, but it just didn't.
Yeah, not his best shot, but he's still in the match. If he makes the spare, strikes, he can finish with 190 that would force Mr. Duke to mark in the 10th frame.
An eventful afternoon for the San Diego native, who is really trying to get to a title match and win his 3rd professional championship, but he'll need some luck now.
Well, all he can do is do his part and strike, and then watch Norm Duke.
Had 10 strikes in the opening game, just 5 thus far in this one. Well, you have to love the guts and courage of the big-time move. At least he gives himself an opportunity to maybe move on.
Well, he did everything possibly could. Make the 7-10, make the 2-4-6-10, slide the 3 in front of the 7. Duke has been trusting it. Good speed.
Put the handle on that one, started the lawnmower with that swing, and Norm Duke, to the chance of his supporters, is about ready to move to the title match.
And what's so interesting is Norm Duke for years had the reputation as one of the slowest bowlers on tour. Did you notice how quick he got up and threw that shot? I mean, that was over in a heartbeat. Right now, though, I look for him to throw it right down the middle of the lane and stay away from the edge.
Confers with Johnny Campos, the national tournament director, as to what the score is, what he needs to win. Oh,
boy.
my.
That's guts, isn't it? The only thing that could beat him was one in the channel. And
let me ask you one quick question, Mike. When he asks Johnny at that point, is Johnny allowed to tell him how many he needs or what the score is?
He should tell him what the score is.
Okay. You know, you can't say you need 3 pins to win, or you need 5 to win, or 7 to win.
I don't know what, John. There's no real rule, but in reality, I mean, basically he just tells him what the score is, and it's up to Duke to figure out what he needs.
Okay. All he needs now is to win one more game. 8-pin fell, so did the 9, and the 7-10 man, Jess Stayrook, heads to the corral. But I'll tell you what, the guns were blazing here this afternoon. He shot the 7 and the 10 down, and they appreciate it here in Tucson, where they've watched professional bowling for 30 seasons.